Our third use case is about a human information network. That means a personal information network. The graph that you see there is my LinkedIn network. Everybody who is on my LinkedIn is a node. And if they know each other, there is an edge between them. You can possibly see some groups or clusters there. One analytical question we'll explore in Module 2 is how to discover these groups automatically. Now, of course, for LinkedIn, we only have professional information, but it is prudent to ask whether one can integrate the professional network with other forms of personal information. This would be other social media data, like my friendship network from Facebook or Google, or it could be information like my Outlook email network. One can add even more information and put their interpersonal relationships. For example, Professor Norman, who is on my contact list, is my director. If we add my calendar to this, one can find events that I would be attending and people that I would be meeting. Taking it even further, for special applications, you might actually include financial and business transactions, or performance and activities, or fitness information, or the location from my GPS. Now, if you add all of these questions, we should ask, what do we do with these things? Let's see. One use of this kind of information is matchmaking. For example, matching people with jobs is not just a matter of screening CVs based on job descriptions or evaluating their job expertise. To recruit for high-level positions like the board of directors of a company, you need to evaluate the network of the candidate to determine their relationships with important organizations, groups, and individuals. For some tasks, like choosing a surgeon, you might also want to inspect their social media ratings. In other class of applications, we might want to look for people who can influence a human network. Suppose we are in an election campaign team and need our message to get to as many people as possible in a city. We cannot go door to door ourselves. We need to go through some people, and these people who will reach others on our behalf. Graph analytic techniques may help identify the fewest number of people who will have maximal reach into most of the potential voters in the city. A third category of application is threat detection. This network is created by groups who study news. For example, they collect information about all the militant groups in different countries and all the reported acts of terrorism. Now, this creates a network. As you can see, we show only a part of the network here. In this graph view, the green nodes are the groups and the pink nodes are named individuals. It should be clear that some of these individuals and groups are more closely associated than others. Discovering and tracking these groups, their current activities, together with an analysis of details of the events they are associated with, might help analysts to get deeper insight into the networks and perhaps anticipate their future activities.